Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who? Hey. Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Ashley? Was it Danny? Is it party? Where's the function? Where the function? Where the function? Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Let me see you do your dance.
Coming right up, the Cavaliers taking on the Celtics. For Cleveland, they've been stacking wins all season, top 4 in the East, and on pace for home court advantage going into the playoffs. Celtics, Cavs, coming up next. Good to have you with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the 4th member of our team, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some stats for James Harden.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. They've got Sam Hauser. He's out there with Jaylen Brown, and it's White in at the 1. And for Cleveland, the Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. James Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Merrill in at the small forward position. Corralling rebounds, these teams are excellent at it. How does that help a team's energy, Doris?
Well, I think you work so hard to contest shots. You have to finish the possession. By making sure you corral the defensive rebound. Such an important part of the game.
Here's Mobley. And he can't bank that one in. White against Harden. Outside, Brown. Tries it from 16. The rebound by Allen. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Harden, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to Detroit. And the layup is good.
I'll tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. White, the pass to Hauser. 4-3. Mitchell grabs a miss. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Allen with a screen on White. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Boston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Just over a minute and a half in. deflects the pass. And he lays it in on the break. Now here's Merrill. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Let's go with a three. Boston pulls it in.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
To the middle. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Now here's a look at the best passers in the league. Fourth, James Harden.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball. And you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Puts up a three. Queta pulls it in.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
Kick out to Brown. Goes back up. Mobley with the block.
Boy, the reach. Mobley so tough defensively.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. Count that. Bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Allen. His last outing, he had 18 points. It's stolen. It's a one-on-one situation. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 6-point game. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Here's White after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. And how much do coaches adjust their plans when facing back-to-back games?
I think, B.A., that really depends on your team and obviously the opponent you're playing against. Rotations can be modified if need be. You're looking at certain matchup situations. What's the type of team you're playing on the back end?
Good from White.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
Garza's checked in for Boston. White hits them both.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Merrill outside. White against Harden. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on White. Well, James Harden might not be winning MVPs or leading the league in scoring like he used to, Doris, but he can still help you win games.
Oh, B.A., he demonstrated that he can command an offense as the lead guard. He can either score it at a high level or he can make sure he's a facilitator for his team. There is no doubt he contributes to winning in a big way.
That's good from Harden. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Now here's Brown. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Merrill with it, now guarded by Brown. Back to Merrill, launches it, connects from downtown. Merrill's got 6 points.
Wow, you have to love the decision-making of the big man, Mr. Mobley. What a pass.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Boston with some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Cada, and it's Peyton Pritchard in for White. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Vucevic. Pritchard against Harden. Vucevic, a screen on Harden. Pritchard, the pass to Vucevic. Missed inside. And Mobley has got the ball here for Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Now Allen shoots over Vucevic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. To the paint. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Harden. Hauled in by Brown.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Garza. And that one is hammered home.
Well, Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. He's checked in for Mobley. Strus comes in for Merrill. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Donovan Mitchell. And Cleveland has possession. Outside Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Cleveland again missing. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Inside. Here's Vucevic. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Nikola Vucevic at the line for 1.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
Pass to Tyson. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Harden. Outside Schroeder. And he's going for the lob! Allen can't get it to go.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. PA?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pritchard, the pass to Vucevic. Down low. Here's Brown. Yep, that one's good. Brown's got his second basket.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Allen. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. Clock at 6. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Brown. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. Stolen by Strus. Pass to Schroeder. The three is up. Here's Allen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding. This quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Garza passes to Vucevic. Here's Garza. Outside Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. For 3. Kept alive. Tries again. Here's Garza. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Strus the pass to Harden. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
A different look for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Allen. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Harden. Here's Tyson doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. His first shot coming late. And no good, trying to use the glass. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavs, came out with a victory.
They really took a smart approach against this team the last time they faced off.
Now here's Pritchard. He really had an off game against the Mavericks.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Tyson. Back to Wade. Vucevic with a steal. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the basket by Shireman.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Cavaliers trail by 6. There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Mitchell finds Strus. And another miss by Cleveland. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shireman. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. And it's a 9-point Boston lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Mitchell with the ball. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
But the defense had tons of difficulty covering him. They kept putting him at the line, and he burned them.
Pritchard against Schroeder. Pass to White. Pritchard from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter. It was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And here's White. 17 points for him last game against Dallas. On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Sam Hauser. And it's Gonzalez in at the 4. Now here's Pritchard. The kick out to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Schroeder. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, I do like seeing Schroeder get to the mid-range because that shot's still an important one in today's NBA.
Outside White. Pass to Gonzalez. Outside Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. Over Schroeder. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 10. Since entering the league doors, Evan Mobley has been a defensive stalwart.
B.A., Evan is the ultimate chess piece for a head coach. He's cross-positional, meaning he can basically guard 1 through 5. Elite at rim protection. If he gets cross-matched on a switch on the perimeter, he can get down in the stance and stay in front of a guard. What can't he do on the defensive end?
Here's Pritchard after the basket by Cleveland. Vucevic, the pass to Pritchard. There's the 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on White. From deep, Mitchell. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. White for 3. Schroeder with a rebound. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Mobley, left side. It's Merrill on the wing. And the three-pointer goes. Merrill's got 11 points.
Boy, this guy doing his job spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his third to go.
Vucevic, a screen on Schroeder to the inside. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Pritchard. 7 points in the game.
Well, Vucevic has a great understanding of the pick-and-roll game, and his experience paying off there.
And it's good for 2.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Celtics lead by 8. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Hauser outside. Pass to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Up top, Vucevic. And there's the... Shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Cleveland. Ellis comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's James Harden in for Schroeder. And the Celtics also making a change. Brown, he's checked in for Pritchard. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Making a switch here. Kate has checked in. Now that we're late into the season, here's how the East stacks up. You take a look at the Celtics. Right now, they rank 3rd in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason. And checking out Cleveland, and they're right behind them, trying to overtake them if they can.
Well, for the Celtics, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
Now here's Ellis, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Merrill. There's the triple. Tips it up, controls the rebound and the putback. Mobley's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, you get a sense of the long reach of Evan Mobley. Get to the offensive window and put the putback in. Nicely done.
Brown can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Harden. Back to Ellis. Pass to Merrill. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Merrill's got 13 now. Boston leading by 4. Outside White. There's a screen to the middle. Here's Gonzalez. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Ellis with it. Now guarded by Brown. Ellis passes to Harden. Three-pointer. Ellis, good. Now just a 1-point Boston lead.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Strus comes in for Merrill, and the Celtics also making a change. Shireman's checked in. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Pass to Hauser. Back to White. Hauser outside. They get back on track. Nails it from 3. Hauser's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
Here's Harden. Now Strus. Oh, there's the alley. Allen can't get it to go.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And just taking the hit. Brown with good balance and body control.
Boston shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Free throw good. Brown.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come. You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Stolen by Harden. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. From deep, Strus gets the 3 to fall. Strus has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Brown. Jaylen Brown gets it to fall.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Oh, deflected. To the paint. Ellis outside. Pass to Harden. From the arc. Hauser grabs the board. Celtics lead by 6. Outside, Brown. Up top, Hauser. Here's Shireman. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 on the clock. White for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Back to you.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Brown. 9 points in the game. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've got a lot of productivity from other players.
And Jaylen Brown gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A different look for Cleveland. Mobley, he's checked in for Tyson. And Mitchell's subbed in for Ellis. And the Celtics also making a change. Vucevic is checked in. Down low. Here's Strus. That shot missing. Nice D from Brown. Hauser outside. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Monday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
And looking at that Mavericks matchup, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Strus. Brown with the block.
Oh, the big-time block from Jaylen Brown. You can see defensively he is elite.
Pass to White. Jacks up a three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Allen a screen. Harden the pass to Allen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Boy, I like to see Jarrett Allen look to score, forces the defense to make contact.
And the first one at the line is good. And Cleveland making a change here. Merrill's checked in. Garza's checked in for Boston. Second free throw, no good.
How about Jarrett Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Shireman. Rebounded by James Harden.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Inside, Vucevic with a steal. It's Brown on the wing. Mobley with the block.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker.
And so he draws the... foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Uncovered. And that one good. Mitchell got 4 points now in the quarter.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pass to Keita. Back to White. Here's Garza. Covered by Mobley. And here's White. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Mobley. White. Good. White's got 7 points.
Well, that's the intelligence that Derek White plays with. This guy in pick-and-roll action always seems to make the right decision.
White with the steal. Here's Shireman, defended by Harden. White, the pass to Brown. With 1 on the clock. It's good!
him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Celtics. They're up by 10. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm alongside Kenny Atkinson. Coach, what might you do to adjust going into the second half?
Well, first of all, shot selection's got to improve. If that doesn't improve, it's going to be a long night. But, you know, if we do get a good shot, we got to get back on defense. I think our transition defense, we're leaking too many points there.
Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
The second quarter. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, let's hear it for the participant.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
I think for Cleveland, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some house.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. Donovan Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Merrill in at the three, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Kata. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Wow. Get up, Jared Allen.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Pass to Shireman. Back to White. Here's Shireman. The three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Now here's Merrill. Here's Mitchell. He's guarded by White. Mobley, a screen on White. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. A top 3 pick in a loaded 2021 draft. Evan Mobley continues to get better, as scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, BA, because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense.
Good on the second one.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Here's Shireman. Here's Brown. The jump hook. And it's Merrill who clears it away. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Right side, Harden. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up. And it's Allen who slams it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Brown. He's got 13. Again, the miss by Boston.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
And that one's good. Harden's got 6.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Now White. 7 points in the game, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Mobley. He's got 5. Here's Allen, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on White.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
The first one falls. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Boy, in the era of stretch bigs, guys that can go out to the three-point line and absolutely make shots, I love Jared Allen. He is old school center, folks.
Oh, and Mobley with the block.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Now here's White. He's got 7. Boston, no good that time either. Pass to Mitchell for the lead. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And now the league leaders in scoring for Jaylen Brown and, of course, Donovan Mitchell.
Whenever these two are on the floor, there's a good chance one of them, if not both of them, will go off.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. White finds Brown. To the middle. Here's Kata. Up and in on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 1. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Merrill outside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And White has got the ball here for Boston. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
Here's Cleveland. They're on a 15-4 run. Allen outside. Harden from outside. The rebound, Celtics. Kata's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Shireman. Outside White. To the paint. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And now we'll get a perspective here. on how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Garza's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. And he's good on the second. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 15-5 run. Throws it up high. Here's Queta. Checked by Mitchell. Allen against Pritchard. Pass to Queta. Here's Shireman. The three ball. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Mitchell, the pass to Merrill. Tries a 10-footer. Yep, that one goes. Merrill's got 15.
See, this is something that I think Donovan Mitchell needs to keep working on. To me, his responsibility is to get his teammates going as much as himself.
Now here's Brown. 13 points in the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
You know what to do. Make some noise.
Schroeder, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Number 8, Dennis Schroeder.
Outside Harden. Schroeder against Pritchard. Mobley on a screen. And here's Schroeder outside. Boston with a rebound. Here's Shireman. 11 points in the game. Here's Garza. The bank shot, no good. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Mobley. Back to Harden for the lead. He buries it from 3. He's got 9.
Well, the pre-shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
Outside, Brown. The jump hook and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Brown. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Harden. Launches a 3. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for him.
What a nice trend has been for him in regards to rebounding. He's been attacking the glass these past few months. His numbers are way higher, and that makes him a more effective all-around contributor.
Tyson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Vucevic, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard, the pass to Garza. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Harden. He's got 9. Pass to Tyson. And here's Merrill. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Tyson. Fires the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Tyson's got 5 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside, Brown. Here's Pritchard. Drives to the hoop. Chalk up 2 there. Give him 8 points now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Tyson. Allen a screen. From downtown. And Cleveland another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pritchard against Harden. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Allen. To the inside. It's picked off. And here's the fast break. And count the basket. He was fouled. And he's going to the line for one more. A different look for Cleveland. Wade comes in for Jared Allen, and it's Strus in for Merrill. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. And that one misses. The Cavs trailing. Out to Schroeder. Shireman grabs a board. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pritchard against Harden. Now here's Vucevic. Defense is right there. And they'll get another chance. Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Boston, no good that time either. Cleveland has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Pass to Harden. The 3 is up. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now. Now here's Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Mitchell's checked in for James Harden, and the Celtics also making a change. Hauser, he's checked in for Shire.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, 3-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Here's Wade. He's scoreless. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen. Here we go, 1-on-1. Hauser can't get it to go.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Doris, if you want the definition of a solid NBA player, Max Strus fits the bill.
Absolutely, B.A., and there's a couple reasons for that. First and foremost, his competitive toughness is on display nightly. The guy never gives up on a play. You can ask him to guard up a position because he's got physical strength. He's a fearless knockdown shooter, and if you give him any space from 3, he's going to catch his rhythm and have a big night.
White, he's checked in for Boston. The Celtics with the lead. Hauser outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Schroeder. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Sam Hauser taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. He does not get the second one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Tyson. Out to Schroeder for the lead. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's White. 9 points in the game. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Outside Schroeder. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. White against Mitchell. To the middle for the tie. Here's Wade. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Wade's got 5 now.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, we know how hard this guy. Skilled he is at it.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Then it's Sam Hauser, and it's Gonzalez in at the 4 slot. Celtics trail by 3. Hauser outside. Back to Pritchard. Pass to White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Sometimes you anticipate that contact is coming, and you have to take it. Nice job by White to hang in there.
Cleveland working the ball around now. And here's Mitchell. Mobley down low. Fades. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Lets it go. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Mobley, a screen on White. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Baseline try. He squares up and sinks it.
You have to be dialed in from the mid-range. Derek White says, I can do that too, folks.
Outside Mitchell. 3-pointer. Jada pulls it in.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Queta, covered by Mobley. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. For Cleveland, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Merrill outside. Pass to Mobley. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
That's about assertive. That's about Evan Mobley going at anyone in his path.
Pritchard against Schroeder. Down low. Here's Queta. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Queta's got 4 points now in the quarter. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
Pass to Hauser. And that's a foul. Call. On Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game. A different look for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Tyson comes in for Mitchell. And it's Harden in for Schroeder. White for 3. And it's Merrill who clears it away. Merrill's got 4 rebounds now.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Pass to Tyson. Clock at 6. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
To the right side. Here's Pritchard. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Harden's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Wade. Here's Tyson. Deflected. Outside White. From outside the arc. Sinks it from distance.
He's taking what he can get here. Has a 3 in each half.
The Cavs have gone 5 of 8 from the... field so far in the fourth. There's a foul. It's on Sam Hauser. That's his first foul of the game. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Shireman comes in for White. Here's Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of 2 halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
Outside Pritchard. And here's Brown for 3. Ellis with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Merrill hits the trifecta. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
On the wing, Hauser lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Here's Wade. Pass to Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Ellis has got 6 in the quarter.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Up top, Brown. Covered by Merrill. Brown, no good.
no one around him, he makes the shot harder than it has to be.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Tyson. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Ellis. The Celtics also with a sub. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Queta. Celtics trail by 8. Brown passes to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Allen inside, covered by Vucevic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, Jared Allen, what an effective use of that pump fake. Nicely done.
Jared Allen.
First free throw is good. White, he's checked in for Pritchard. So both free throws good from Allen. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 10. Allen against Vucevic. Pass to Shireman. To end the run. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Vucevic has got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Now here's Mitchell. Taken away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Hauser. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Derek White does a little bit of absolutely everything for this team, and what I love the most, his ability to pass it at a high level.
Tyson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Strus comes in for Merrill.
One shot.
Cleveland leading by 5. Left side, Harden. Misses from short range. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
Team foul. Up the line for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown shooting 1.
One shot.
Here's Harden. Outside Mitchell. Back to Harden. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on White. Oh, got a piece of it. 2 points. That one goes. Allen's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
White with it. Vucevic, a screen on Harden. Here's White. Here's Vucevic. Cavaliers with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Harden, the pass to Allen. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Mobley's checked in.
Number 4, Evan Mobley.
Harden scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Mitchell knocks it down from distance. And it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Outside, Brown. Picked by Vucevic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
How about the up fake from Jaylen Brown? This guy's so convincing with it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Brown. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Harden against White. Up top, Allen. Here's Mitchell. The release. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Allen against Brown. Cleared away by Mobley. The Cavaliers lead by 6. Here's Tyson. Outside Harden. No good.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've led by as much as 10. Oh! Get out the way, Greg! Get out the way!
Once Jared Allen gets rolling, this guy will keep the pressure on. He wants to be great.
Now Vucevic. Here's the pass to Brown. Picked by Vucevic. Shoots from 14. The jumper is good.
This guy's such a strong mid-range shooter.
Cleveland leading by 6. Beyond the arc. Cash from downtown.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Harden against White. Brown on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Money from 3.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
And here's Harden. Fires the 3. Mobley. Excellent chance, but no good. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Brown against Mobley. For 3. Brown outside. Let's loose for 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with a big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
At the line for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell, taking 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And Boston calls time here. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
White fires! The triple drop!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, huge trip there. Now you have got to defend that 3-point line.
Outside Brown. The big win by Cleveland in a tight game. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
James, when a game gets close down the stretch.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2